Would you like to know what the great Fine Gael government, Leo Varadkar and Simon Coveney have done last year, and it's just been revealed yesterday, about what they have done, their great planning, this government, they're just brilliant, they have great plans, they have the heart of the Irish people in their veins and in their mind, and you know what I'm going to say now, they spent $500,000 on an event in Dáil Éireann to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Dáil Éireann. Let's spend $500,000 on money and food and music and everything like that. Let's just spend it. I don't care, there's 10,000 people homeless. How about we just put it on music and food and wine and drink and this, that and the other, and the people will be grand. Sure, the country's in a great state. Sure, everything's great. Everything's just fantastic. I think that's what goes through every politician in Fine Gael's head. That everything is great and that they could just, before that they wanted to buy a printer, they bought a printer, 1.9 million, knocked down a few walls, put it in, didn't even use it. Great logic. Just honestly, just the greatest logic in the country. Fine Gael, and we have to vote back in. And I'm only lying because I'm joking here. Because if you're going to vote Fine Gael for this is crack. Honestly, you could. It's understandable that you want to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Dáil Éireann. I understand that. That's a great thing to do. To celebrate the 100th anniversary of the first Dáil Éireann, obviously. But you don't have to fork out that much money. I'm sure the people who win the first Dáil Éireann would have turned in their graves to see that you spent it on that instead of spending it on the people lying in the street. I'm sure they would have turned in their graves. And as simple as that, I'm sure to God they wouldn't have wanted that big of a celebration. You don't need that much money for that. You spend 10,000 at most on it. At most for a bit of food, and that's what you don't need to throw out $500,000. I don't know what they do with the $500,000. Good God Almighty, they spent 11,000 on music. That's fair enough. They don't have to spend anything else. And then they just decided, I don't know why they spent the 50. Honestly, what logic? Where's the logic? Any logic? Honest to God, you wonder what else they've been doing. They probably have bloody private yachts bringing them everywhere. It's just an absolute joke. It's honest a joke. Leo Varadkar must think that the country's in a great state. The country's brilliant. The economy's going well, which is true. The economy is going good. At least they have that. At least they're right saying a bit of that. The economy is, strengthening a bit. But everything else is flat. The economy's going good. The money's there. But where's the money going? To the European Union and to the banks? It's just brilliant. And to the politicians' back pockets. What a great country. This is just, it's just brilliant. Why do we not move to Finland or Iceland? Why do we not just move to there? It's just great. Why would we leave Ireland? Sure, this government. It's just brilliant. If they get in again, they bankrupt the country. But yeah, Jesus Christ, 50k on 2 hours. This is the best 2 hours. You spend $500,000 on a party, on a VIP party in Dáil Éireann. What crack? I wouldn't mind if it was a public party. If it was a public party and they said to the people, the homeless lying in the street, come in and we give you some grub and we feed you and we house you for tonight. I'd be like, that's fair. That's really, really fair. But saying, what? We're just going to fight the highest, richest clowns in society. We invite the Lord Mayor of this place. We invite the bloody British ambassador to Ireland. How about that? The people who are rolling the money. How about we invite the Queen while we're at it? Because that's the logic. They couldn't be bothered. They wouldn't be seen dead inviting people who are homeless. And they're let's invite every rich knob in the country. And that's what Fine Gael are now. They're not for the farmers, they're not for anything, they're just for the rich knobs. And for the big European industries, they probably invited every big American industry and every God knows what industry they invited, apart from the farmers. Probably just left the farmers out. It's just, there's no logic. Honestly, where's the logic? 2 hours you spend $500,000 you spend in 2 hours on a VIP. What logic does this country... honest, anybody has an example on what logic, and why is that just that just flying around me? That's not dust, that's something else. But what logic do they have? Seriously, please somebody tell me what logic. Who asked? Did they go to the Irish people and be like, can we spend this amount of money on this event? I'm sure to God they didn't. I'm sure to God they never went once to the Irish people and said, can we spend this amount of money? Because the Irish people say, God, you must be white in the head. And to be honest, I wouldn't blame them.